understand prototype. This is how this particular solution for this problem is going to look like. Now, sketching on paper doesn't mean you have to be an artist for you to sketch a product. It doesn't have to look fine. Just a simple, okay, let's say this is the phone app. You draw something, or let's even go to Figma so that you get to see what I'm talking about. I'll just stop sharing this page, this screen, and you see what I'm talking about on Figma. So, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so let's go to Figma.com. Remember, I said Figma is online software. So, you wait for it to load properly. So it has loaded, and we want to create a new document, a new file. So we click on design file and come to drafts. Your canvas is now set, is now open. Now, here you can actually use Figma to do what we call prototyping or wireframing. Wireframing is just drawing lines together to say, look at how this particular app I want to design is going to look like. This particular website I want to design, this is how I want it to look like before you give it life, you understand? So let's say you, since it's a mobile app, you go for mobile app and set it this way. So let's say this is how the screen is going to look like. It's okay. There's going to be a logo when this is for the homepage now to order this food. You now say, okay, let's put a search icon, a search bar where they can get to search for anything. Then you draw just the box where they can get to search. Then an icon can actually come here, this particular place. Let's say you want to use this for the search icon. You just draw something and put it there. You give it a different color, black. So let's say this is where the search icon is going to be. So this process where you are coming up with distance is called wireframing. And if you are actually doing this on Figma, it is called high fidelity wireframing. But if you are sketching on paper, it's called low fidelity wireframing. If you are doing this thing I'm doing now, you are seeing on paper, it's called low fidelity wireframing. If you can see what I just did here, this thing, I can actually do this thing now on Figma, or I can do this on my paper. So this is low fidelity wireframing. So all this process is what we call prototyping. So you can actually say, okay, after this, I want to put my meals. I want to sample meals here. This image for a meal, and this is going to be another image for a meal. This is going to be another image for a meal. So that when they see it, they'll say, okay, I like this, and I'll click on it. Something like that. So all these things are called prototyping. It's just an early phase of what you want your product to look like. So that is what prototyping is all about. Yes. So the next and the last phase of design thinking is tests. Now you are going to test these ideas you've you've come up with. You're going to test it. So the test stage is where you get to see the capabilities of your solution. Has it tackled the problem? Are there more problems to tackle? Something just that, you understand? So the essence of design thinking helps us prevent costly mistakes. It helps us to meet our clients' requirements. It expands our knowledge. It facilitates it facilitates innovative thinking. It helps us actualize the right solution. So that is that for design thinking. So I don't know if you have any question concerning anything we've said today. You can actually go ahead and mute your mic and ask.
Yeah, please come again with the last points you said about design thinking. So it helps us, it facilitates innovation.
Okay,
You didn't
in
get
essence,
the
why do we carry out as a design thinking? I said it helps us to prevent costly mistakes. Did you get that?
yes, yes.
Yes, so I said it also helps us to meet our clients' requirements.
Okay,
It expands our knowledge. It
okay,
facilitates innovative thinking. It facilitates innovative thinking.
okay,
It helps us actualize the right solution.
okay.
Yes. So how does it help us to prevent costly mistakes? Imagine we do not come up with design thinking process and we just say, okay, this is how we are going to do this particular problem. This is how we are going to solve this particular problem. You will not know how your user is feeling if that is actually the right solution they want. That is how it can help us. It can help us prevent costly mistake. Then it helps us to meet our clients' requirements through those surveys, through those interviews. You get to know what they actually want to see in a particular type of app, so that you can get to infuse those things in your own app. It helps us to expand our knowledge. Now, there's what we call design sprint. Sprint from the English word sprint. You get to understand what I want to explain. You know, generally, sprint means a short distance, a short race, sprint, short race. So when we say design sprint, it means a short period of time that we come up to solve a particular problem, and it's usually 1 week. So imagine that in 1 week you are going to solve a particular problem for a user. This means all your team involved in solving coming up with that solution is going to be in a particular room for 1 week, or even if it's not in a particular, they get to go and come. So for the first day, they actually empathize. The second day, they define that problem. The third day, just like that. You see, for it's even for 5 days, you understand. So the first day they empathize, second day they define, the third day they the prototype, just like that. They wireframe those products. Then the engineers, the back end and the front end engineers, they are going to come up with these solutions in just 2 days difference. So it's going to be 1 week, and you get to test this product. This is what we call design sprint. So it helps us expand our knowledge. So in this short period of time, where you're interacting with your different team, you get to understand more from them. Then it's facilitative thinking. Now try to get ideas in this, you get to innovate. It helps us to actualize the right solution coming to a close to a particular. So that is that for the essence of design thinking. So I don't know if you have any more question.
No, 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 I'm good.
You said?
I said I don't.
Okay, so you grabbed everything we were talking about.